Drop top, yeah, we keeping it smooth. Your favorite paralegal got the legal groove. From the stars in the courtroom to your cousin's case, we breaking it all down. No rush, just pace. What's good, fam? What's good? Hey, we are going to break down the affidavit involving Ruben McFadden. He is the Love and Hip Hop star, also known as Khaotic. He was arrested at Miami International Airport on an out of state fugitive warrant. We're going to walk through exactly what the arrest affidavit says and what it doesn't say and what happens next. As always, this episode is based on public court records. An arrest or a warrant is an allegation, y'all, not a conviction, and everyone is presumed innocent until proven guilty in court. So let's get into it. Pull this up. All right. So, according to the affidavit, Ruben Carlton McFadden was arrested on July 6, 2026 at approximately 3:30 p.m. at the Miami International Airport. Now, the document states that he was taken into custody on an out of state fugitive warrant issued by the authorities in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, this wasn't a new federal, or I'm sorry, a new Florida criminal charge. Instead, Florida authorities arrested him because another state requested that he be detained pending extradition. So I hope everybody understands that. So, according to the affidavit, Atlanta authorities advised Miami Dade officers that Georgia had issued a warrant dated June 16th, 2026. The affidavit references an underlying allegation of aggravated sexual battery and indicates the warrant carries no bond. It also instructs Florida authorities to hold McFadden for a bond hearing and not release him. It is important to emphasize that Florida arrest affidavit does not describe the facts underlying, the Georgia allegations. It just simply confirms that Georgia issued a warrant and they requested his detention for extradition. Uh, Many people hear the word fugitive and they assume that somebody's running from the police. Legally, that is not always what it means. A fugitive warrant is often used when someone is located in one state while another state has an active arrest warrant. The state where the person is found temporarily detains them while the extradition process moves forward. It doesn't determine guilt. It's simple. It's a simple legal process of transferring the defendant from one state to the other state where the actual warrant was issued. Now, what happens next? If Georgia pursues the extradition, then Chaotic will have an opportunity to go through the extradition process before returning to Georgia to face the underlying charges. Once he's there, the criminal case will proceed under Georgia law. At that point, prosecutors would have the burden of proving the allegations beyond a reasonable doubt if the case does go to trial. One thing that is important about this affidavit is that it doesn't include some things. It doesn't include or, contain witness statements. It doesn't describe the alleged incident, and it doesn't summarize evidence supporting the Georgia allegations. Its purpose is simply to document the Florida arrest based on Georgia's outstanding warrant. That's why it's important not to jump to conclusions based solely on an extradition arrest warrant. I'm going to continue to follow this case, if additional court records do become available. And that includes anything that is filed in Georgia, any bond proceedings, any future hearings. All right. Until then, remember that these allegations have not been proven in court, and Chaotic is presumed innocent until and unless he is proven guilty. If you enjoy this straightforward breakdowns of real court documents, definitely like this channel, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.